And we are back. Faze versus SK. The epic battle continues here on the main stage. One of the best games, probably of the entire tournament, just went down.
It's pretty good.
Faze had the lead in the final minute. Quickie said no.
He shut that base down. It was... I just can't wait to watch the VOD.
So far, we had a pretty close game at the start. SK off to a huge lead in domination, but Faze caught fire, Proofy and JCap taking over Octane.
Right.
After that, we went into search and destroy, trading offense, defense, all the way to a 3-3 tie. Then Kiwi and the boys turn it on, finish 6-3 to take search. Then Ben, the epic blitz. What just went down?
It was insane. That whole first 5 minutes, the first half, back and forth action, back and forth. Then, as every single blitz seems to do, and this is why I love blitz, you get to that last minute mark. As soon as that minute ticks down and you just see that 59 on the right-hand side, that's when you know stuff is about to go down.
Right.
We saw nothing but overextending from both teams as they were just fighting for the lead, and then out of nowhere, Proofy trying to make some fantastic plays. And he did make some good plays back Lumber. He managed to pick up enough kills that his teammate could run a cap in.
Yep.
But then what happened was they didn't have the defense side. So SK, they cap again, put themselves back in the lead. Proof had to go big, picked up 2 more kills, couldn't find the third. He thought he had it, and
you can't play better than what Proofy did in that last game. 29-15, most caps on the team.
Picture perfect. He was doing everything he possibly could to give them the win, and it just didn't happen. But what's scary for me, Puckett,
look at those faces. That's what's scary to me.
Exactly. They know they are on the brink of being eliminated from this tournament. And what's even worse, Puckett, did you see the way SK reacted after they won that game? They are seriously hyped up in that booth. They know they can taste bracket play.
The adrenaline. I bet you could smell it just coming out their pores right now.
Just adrenaline.
They are so fired up. You saw like the neck muscles just getting so intense in there. Those guys are screaming. They're fired up. They're ready to bring it here in Game 4, potentially our final game in this best of 5. Keep in mind, if you're just joining us, Faze lost to Trident T1 Daughters earlier in this group.
Yep.
They lose here to SK. They are down 0-2 to start the day in group. If it goes to a tiebreaker, even a 3-way tie, they will lose that head-to-head tie.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty difficult. If FaZe lose this, it's going to be very difficult to find a way into tomorrow's play. So if you're a FaZe Up fan, it's a must. It's a must win.
It's a must win.
I mean, every game is a must win at this level. You know,
right.
This is the tournament everybody has been preparing for. Like, if you're in a competitive Call of Duty team, this is the tournament that you care about. This is the one that you plan your whole year around. And you know, you can't come here and say, oh well, we can drop a mapping group. Like, you can't do that. You can't drop anything. If you drop anything, teams will punish you, and that is exactly what SK can do right now.
Well, I'm a little bit worried, but FaZe's one shining moment so far has been in domination.
Right.
Can they keep up what they were doing in the second half of that domination on Octane? We'll find out. New map, Sovereign. You know there's lots of ARs, lots of gun skill here from the German squad, SK Gaming. Who's got the advantage here? 2 ARs and Proofy in JCap's hands, or Rox and Quickie?
I really expect to see just an aggressive Proofy again. It wouldn't surprise me if we see an MTAR in Proof's hands just to really get straight aggressive. Yeah, he's going to be using the MTAR because he knows he needs to be aggressive. He just put up some serious digits in that last blitz and still somehow lost the game. I have no idea how. I have absolutely no idea, but somehow still lost that last game. So Proof's game plan right now is, hey, I'm going to kill things, I'm going to cap things, we're going to win this and take it to Game 5.
Yeah, let's watch Proofy here. I mean, the man earned it after his performance in that last game. 29 kills.
I love how he's pre-aiming that as well. There is no way ever there's going to be a person rushing there, but Proof just needs to compose himself, to be honest.
He's got a battle already. Big battle won by Kiwi at the start, so they're going to neutralize the home flag. B is being fought for by both squads. Raiden's going to win the one-on-one. Unfortunately, one more there, and replays will keep B contested. But at the start, A and C control with Kiwi just being a nuisance inside the base.
Just want to bring up what Kiwi did there. He neutralized the flag that maybe people sat at home saying, why do you not just cap it? You know, he was a centimeter away from capping it. Neutralizing it and backing off gives you an indication of exactly when they're going to be on that. It stops him getting any points at all, and he got out alive as well. If he'd have stayed, he would 100% have died. So smart plays coming from Kiwi to start things off. But let's not forget how the last domination started, Puckett. SK with a 20-point lead the first side, then out of nowhere, FaZe stepped up. So just wait maybe a couple of minutes, and then we'll see really how this is going to shape up.
We're just going to hang out with Proofy through a respawn or two because I want to show you just how well he is playing. Currently 5-1 after losing that initial fight to Kiwi. Got that home flag at the start as well. Meanwhile, JCap is going to be lit up as that yellow arrow on your minimap. Keep your eye out for him as he is playing extremely aggressive so far in this dom.
Well, Proof does go down. JCap, he's going to clean up, though. That's 1 kill. Replays as well, shutting down Raiden. So Faze looking good off the bat. Now can they push? They had the neutral, actually. So, again, stopping SK getting any points just increases Faze's lead, 26-15. And we're going to see Proof do pretty much a similar thing if he wins that gunfight. Not going to happen, though. Raiden with a huge defensive stop.
Best part about that, though, is JCap gets the callouts, knows where they're coming from, deals with both players. One more in the middle. Will he get the kill? Spots him going down prone. Won't be able to finish it, but at least they have control.
And right now on that A flag, someone from SK has rotated all the way around.
It's Kiwi there.
He's on that flag now. He's not going to get contested. I think he's going to cap it before that contest comes in. You see it with Oracle mode. Is he going to get the kill? Yes, he does.
Big kill on Proofy again in the one-on-one. All 4 dead. And it looks like on the opposite side, we're going to see some action at C. Who's over there? It looks like Raiden may be our player. Nope, that's not him. It looks like it's Quickie. 2 players on C. He's going to get picked off. Meanwhile, Rox, he's going to be running through bottom middle to help out on this B flag.
He's trying to jump in there. He should just secure it as his teammate goes down, but no, JCap with a huge stop. That's going to leave B neutral. And again, when B is neutral and you have the lead, that's absolutely fine. Wait for the opposition to make the play, slay them off, which is exactly what Replays and Proof just tried to do. Proofy with more kills, pushed for the 3rd. Did get taken out. B still neutral, though. Good for Faze.
Faze up right now, 16 points.
I see what you did there.
2 minutes remaining. And we'll see what Proofy can do. Nothing is the answer. Replays has to come in and clean it up. One more player taking out his teammate, and Replays at range with that Vector answers back to Rox's 2-piece.
Yeah, nicely played by him, and that B flag now back in Faze control. Strafing nearly picked up that kill as well. That would have been very impressive. 1 minute 40 still to go. 20-point lead now pretty much for Faze, actually at 19, but can they increase it? Woo. Going into the second side? JCap.
There's that 20 points you wanted.
He's like, yep, we can. There's the 20 points.
I'm going to deal with this, says JCap.
He's just slaying everything.
Their home flag was neutralized, but B not taken quite yet. Finally, it looks like Kiwi will be taken down. In fact, the flag stays in their control. So JCap could push to A and get the 3 cap, but I don't think that's the game plan. What are they looking to do here, Ben?
Right now, just keep them pinned in the back of the base, go for that spawn trap, just apply the pressure. If they can neutralize A, if Replays can make a play here, if he can get behind enemy lines, neutralize the A flag, and get away, that's just going to, again, increase that total lead going into second side, making it very hard for SK to come out on top. But, I mean, right now, I don't want to read too much into this lead. It's 30 points, but SK are the type of team which can really make a comeback. So I'm kind of scared for Faze right now.
You should be. The spawns were flipped, so JCap has to go back to C and deal with this. But this is a 3 cap if he wins this next battle. 1 player to his right.
Oh, he doesn't
Quickie will get the kill, and he will sit on C. Meanwhile, 2 players pushing in. At this point in the game, you know you've lost the first round, but you need to keep the score close. The SK squad here needs to make a comeback at the end. 25 seconds left to score.
It's going to be over a 40-point deficit, I think, unless Rox can get this. There's the challenge. He does. So just trying to stay alive. B still being taken by Quickie. Oh, I thought he jumped off by accident there. He does get that flag in the last 10 seconds. So, I mean, a huge deficit. Massive,
absolutely massive. Currently, it looks like a 37-point. Yeah, we're going to go with that. And 37 points will be the difference going into the second side. Proofy knows it. They went huge. And Replays.
Wow.
Look at freaking Replays, man. 23, 9,
kills.
And 4.
That's in what? That's in 5 minutes.
That's the captain manning up when he knows they need to go big.
That's an unbelievable performance right there from Reaper. 23 kills in 5 minutes and the caps as well. And that all came from some clutch defense on that B flag.
Plus 14 out of Replays, excuse me, with those 4 captures. He's doing it all with the Vector as well, mixing it up and going big. What can they do for SK down 37? How do you mount that comeback? Because Faze, they were all over the place.
So obviously Faze picked up that first game of domination in the very first map of this series, but SK started that very, very well. They won their gunfights, much like Kiwi did that. Kiwi with some great aggression straight off the bat. That's what they need, but they need to follow it through as well with just good plays and try somehow to outslay this Faze team, because that's what's really scary. You look at that Faze team on paper, Puckett, and you see Proof and you see JCap, and you sit there and you think, those guys can slay. Yet Replays got 23 kills in one-sided domination.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
that's a huge amount. That's what Theory did
I
earlier
saw
on.
Proofy's face at the end of that game, and I thought, he's pretty proud of himself. He went big.
Then you see Replays.
He only went +1. It's Replays on top. Big Daddy Replays showing up with 1870, way above everyone else. The next closest is 700 points away.
That's just such a difference. It really is. The rest of the team's so close around, and yet Replays sat at the top. I mean, just amazing plays from him. Really, really was good play. And that second side is going to be crucial for FaZe. It's must win. It is a must win. And then going into that search and destroy, that's when things get a little tense. You know, SK picked up that last search 6-3. It was back and forth to start things off. But FaZe coming into this event with a sensational search and destroy record. They've just been so good. But when it counts, they've lost all search and destroys they've played today. So leaving it down to that last search, it's a must win. So if they get there, that is.
You got to be scared. You got to be scared at this point.
You got to be petrified if you're a FaZe fan.
But use that fear in your favor. That's what they're looking to do. Second side of domination loading up. They're feeling very confident, but can't get too comfortable. Here we go right into the action. Proofy's my man to watch. In fact, let's take our camera to Replays, the hero from the first round.
Oh, he just went so big in that first side. And already, look at this play. So he's basically doing what Kivy did last round, back at SK. So his teammates, they're already on that B flag. They've capped B, and Replays was basically like, well, I was going to jump down on C, but I guess I kind of don't need to now. But looks like he is going to decide to try and go for the neutral. Didn't even really need to do that.
No need, yeah, just spawn kill there if you want. JCap's trying to set up for a spawn kill of his own, gets one, another one comes in, he goes down, but Proofy on the other side doing work, and Classic in this power position, top control tower perch, ready to do any assisting that he needs to. If he needs to cross, he can easily jump, and he gets the call out. Someone trying to slide by, he's getting aggressive now.
Now, if FaZe can generate an early lead in this game, SK going to get demoralized. It's as simple as that. They're going to know mathematically we can't come back into this, and they're going to have to start thinking about the next round. Whereas FaZe can sit there and be like, all right, guys, we have got this. We can win this. And it's a very different mindset between the two teams going into that last and fifth map.
Oh, totally. I mean, head game is half the battle in any esports title, and you see Classic with some nice defensive kills again. Replays trying to do his thing at the top. And guys, we want you to keep your thoughts on Twitter. Keep sending them us. Hashtag CODChamps. Let us know what you think about these games. Of course, if you want to tweet towards FaZe, they're at FaZe Competitive on Twitter, at SK Gaming for that squad as well. Right now, Replays on a 5-point spree. Only the ladder can kill this man.
Oh, that's very, very awkward.
Gravity sucks, dude.
It really does. If this was on the moon, if this map was in space, that wouldn't happen.
Totally would have been fine.
Yep.
Classic continues to slay where Replays left off, currently 7-1. Long range MTAR, hit those shots.
Oof, Classic just showing off some impressive gun skill. Peekaboo.
3 straight kills for FaZe, 3 down for SK.
Trip cap, potentially.
And here it goes.
No, there's just going to be a 2-1 as long as Classic gets the B flag. There's one other kill for him. SK, they're falling behind right now. FaZe has pretty much put this game out of contention already. They got a 20-point lead in the second side, a 37-point lead in the first side. That's 57 points, 2.5 minutes. Right now, if I'm SK, I'm sat there saying, all right, we've lost this, that's fine, but we won the last search.
You're already calling it?
Oh, 100%.
2:30 left on the clock.
100%. This game is over. SK right now are going to be sat there saying, all right, we won the first search and destroy. How do we win the second one? FaZe haven't won a search and destroy all day. Let's keep that the way it is.
Classic up top is continuing to put up impressive numbers. 10-2. His opponent knows he's coming, and still Classic wins the battle. Replays continuing as well.
Well, Classic tried to jump down. He's gone down. Proof looking to defend that B flag. Is there anything he can do here? Well, looks like they're just going to jump on it. Can he get the kills? Oh, goes down to box.
Trying to dodge that grenade. Meanwhile, bought some time for JCap, who recaptures B. Nice teamwork here. Going to be up to Replays. What a shot there on the injured player. He's going to hit fire for
Replays!
Almost got all 4. Classic is going to watch as Kiwi takes him down. But Classic says, you know what, guys? While you battle at B, I'm going to go do this C move, and I'm gonna just shoot that guy in the back.
Surprised he even shot that, to be
Forces him to come back into the base. He knows they're going to attack. And meanwhile, it looks like JCap and crew retaking B control. JCap trying to set up for the spawn trap now.
This is now JCap just really playing for fun, see if he can try and get his shot on. Make sure everything is good for the search and destroy. Nice easy headshot there on Quickie. Proof's going to get a couple of kills as well in that kill feed.
Oh.
4 go down. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, 17 and 8 for Proofy, 2 captures. Because I like you, Ben, I'm going to let that one slide and never
Thanks,
again. Replays inside, still doing work at C. If you're SK, your own flag isn't even safe. This is demoralizing in domination. You hate getting blown out like this by anyone, especially a team that you were hanging with on Blitz and made a comeback against.
And you dominated in Search and Destroy.
Crushed.
Yeah, it was epic Search and Destroy stuff. But that's what I'm saying. They will have been sat there for about 2 minutes just really thinking about the search. All right, they obviously know the map. They're going to be sat there thinking, all right, these are our strats. This is what we normally do. What can we expect Faze to do? How can we beat Faze? And that's all they're going to be thinking about. What classes are we going to make? What are we going to change? What needs to be done to take this and put Faze away?
Now, if you are SK, is there anything about your game so far that you notice as needing fixing?
In Search and Destroy, no, not at all. They matched aggression with aggression. The very first round we saw Proof just run straight down the middle of the map with JCap. How did SK reply? Second round, exactly the same thing. They're just matching, going toe-to-toe with the aggression. The only thing you could possibly say is that clutch factor. But that's hardly a thing when you win S&D 6-3 against Faze.
Well, 59-point difference in domination. That one hurts.
Hurts a little bit, yeah.
Hurts a lot.
Yeah.
Especially when you can't get 10 kills. Kiwi held to 8. Quickie and Raiden held to just 6 kills in that second set.
I think Replay, how many kills did Replay get in the second
23
side?
in the first side.
So 23, so he dropped a very impressive 40
Yeah,
kills.
he dropped the 40 bomb. 40 bomb from Replays.
What more can you ask for from Replays? You can actually see Proof stood up. He's just stretching out his little legs. There's JCap, he's sat staring at that screen. He knows this is must-win Search and Destroy, as do the guys from SK as well. Must-win Game 5. But the curveball, if you're a Faze fan, they haven't won a Search and Destroy all day. And it was, ironically, their best game type coming into the Call of Duty Championship.
It's so weird to see what's happening to Faze here.
Just it's confused. Well, just all around. Same thing happened to Envious. You know, you look at Envious and you think, oh, they have Rambo, their S&D strats are solid. You know, they're a really consistent team. And yet they played the Australian team earlier on, and they just want to be nice and close.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That's
if
good.
I could sit next to you. Thanks.
So they played the Australian team earlier on, and the same thing happened to them. Game 5, they lost both Search and Destroys. Immunity looked very, very good.
Yeah, they did. They did. Both Australian squads looking good. This German squad looking fierce, though, in S&D. Proofy getting his earbuds set. They will be gearing up for game number 5. Lots of pressure on this squad. They know what is on the line here, trying to get their heads into the game. But first, let's take a look at domination. Some of the best plays from game number 4 in the best of 5.
Oh, I love that shot there from JCap. Peeks to the left as well, picks up the second. And this game was just back and forth consistently, and you can just see the good replay. That's all he did, really, though. He just stayed on that B flag, and that's why he racked up so many kills, just jumping around like a frog.
He said, go ahead, challenge me. I got a vector.
Right?
Watch this one from Rox, though. Rox ripping up with the 2-piece, looking for more, and then Replays answering back from up top.
Yeah, he was just rotating around perfectly. Everything picture perfect from Replays, and even Classic, when he needed to do the work on the B flag, he got there, did the work, went down there, but it doesn't matter. You know, Faze with the rotations and the caps.
Oh yeah, because it's Replays' triple. He's like, hey, I'm gonna kill one, I'll let you get the 3.
If he'd have hit the quad though, it's just never gonna be the same. It's just depressing.
So JCap closed out round number 1, and Faze shuts the door on game 4. We have 1 game left in the best of 5. It is coming up after this short commercial break. Stay tuned. The Call of Duty Championships presented by Xbox continues live from Los Angeles.